Now, if you think you saw Elvis Presley getting off a bus in Cleethorpes last Tuesday, this item is definitely not for you, for it is 20 years since the death of the King of Rock and Roll. Up to 100,000 fans from around the world are expected to arrive in Memphis for an overnight candlelit vigil to take place on Friday by Presley's burial site at his former home, Graceland. Our correspondent Tom Brooke reports.
Great, welcome to Graceland.
Hope you have a good day.
Oh, you're going to have a good day.
For Elvis fans, Graceland, Presley's former Memphis home, is Mecca, the place to be this week for the 20th anniversary of his death.
To be a real Elvis lover, you have to be here. There's no way you cannot be here.
You can do anything, they talk to my balloon.
Elvis was the king of rock and roll, who sold 1 billion records, more than any other individual or group. Bloated in his final years, he was and still is a huge phenomenon. The 20th anniversary of his death promises to be equally big.
It's the biggest international turnout of Elvis fans I think that we've ever had, and it's truly the biggest turnout of media that we've ever had. We thought the 10th anniversary was as big as it would ever be, that nothing could compare with that, and the 20th is much bigger.
In Tupelo, a convoy of 20 coaches, led by a police escort carrying some 850 mostly British fans, has already invaded Elvis's hometown.
I know what it does, it makes me cry.
For these hardcore aficionados, the 20th anniversary of Elvis's death just wouldn't have been complete without visiting the house where he was born, his school, and the shop where he got his first guitar.
To see where he came from, just the humble place that he did, it's wonderful.
You seem very worked up and excited.
Yes, I am. It's just so great to be here.
Well, you feel part of something, whereas like if you're at home just listening to the radio and listening to the records, you just feel sort of on your own, but you come here, it's just a big social event. It's just a really great time.
One Elvis fan from Switzerland found that visiting Elvis's birthplace brought on a physical response.
In Tupelo, I don't know how you say it in English, I have my hair coming up. In French, we say chair de poule. So you're just shivering all over it.
I'm in love, I'm all shook up.
One of Elvis's former school friends believes Elvis mania has gone a bit too far.
He wouldn't want to be, you know, worshipped like a god or a Buddhist or any type of, you know, put him on a higher ground than the God Almighty that created the earth.
20 years after his death, Elvis has become such a big phenomenon that he's now the subject of academic study. This week in Memphis, a panel of experts, everyone from historians to Elvis's former hairdresser, has been participating in an international Elvis conference. The conference will examine Elvis performers, the fans, Elvis impersonators, Elvis sightings, Elvis art, Elvis as a religion, trying to fathom why, as a cultural icon, Elvis has become larger in death than in life.
Elvis is something of a secular saint. He's been called the American Jesus, sanctifying an American way of life and making us feel good about our consumer society.
Elvis's financial estate, now worth $250 million, is also larger than it was when he was alive. Visits to Graceland and sales of licensed merchandise continue to fuel a growing business empire. The fans keep it alive, driven